Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos, my NewbiePants videos. We have a tutorial quest here for some research that is going to give us a research point, so let's just dig into that. This here is the research area, the tier 1, and what you can do here is unlock things that will make you stronger and give you new abilities in the game. This is a time-based thing. You need 18 of these nodes unlocked in order to move forward to the next one, which is super important. Just spending the 10 points here to complete the mission, and that gives us additional 10 points so that we can do something else. And it is important to note that these get more and more expensive the more you move forward in the tier. The fortitude ones give you more health and health regeneration, so survivability. The offense ones increase your damage output, so this is like what you want to focus on to deal more damage. The tech is for increasing trap damage, ability, gadget damage, and healing done, so also very important. And the last one that we have is resistant, that increases your shield and shield regen rate. So in my opinion, it is the least important one in the game, but they are of course all important, and you're gonna want to focus on every one of them, aiming towards unlocking the survivors first. With this done here, just checking out the stuff that I have in my account before moving into Ride the Lightning, the very first Lost Van mission that we have in the game. And I now have Base Kyle, and we're gonna be playing with him moving forward because he is gonna power you through the start of the game like crazy, and hopefully I'm going to be able to demonstrate what I mean by that in this video here. So we're gonna be upgrading him from the very start, trying to push him towards level 10 as fast as I can so we can get this base ability. It is a custom structure that this constructor has that will boost the buildings so that when the husks attack it, they take damage back. It also has damage resistance, meaning that the structures will take less damage. So anything connected to this base will take less damage, and it will fight back, making a great deal of the levels you're going to be playing when you have a base-oriented constructor with this melee attack back option running much more automated and much more casual than if you're playing a different type of character. When you're playing these lost missions, Ride the Lightning or RTL missions as they are going to be called in the chat, you need 4 blue glow. You need to defend the van over 2 rounds, and you need to power it up with 2 blue glow each time, so you need 4 blue glow in order to complete the mission. And once you have these difficulty pylons, if they are in the game at the time where you are playing, they're here right now for the event. Probably not in this first mission here, but besides that, you're gonna need additional blue glow to power that up if you want to increase the difficulty level. So, as with the first mission I played, I'm going completely crazy in on this mission here, meaning that I'm scouting the entire map because I really like doing that for the additional metal. I'm harvesting, I'm hoarding resources, I'm rescuing survivors, so I'm spending a great deal of time in this mission here that I really don't need to, and it is just pure farming. When you reach Lars's van for the first time, you need to install this upgrade, and this is only during this introduction that you need to do that. Moving forward, the van is going to look like this when you arrive at it, so you don't need to install any upgrades moving forward, which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, it's a story-based thing, so yeah. But now we have the upgraded van, and you need to deposit blue glow, and when you do that, the map is going to be updated so that you can see where the husks are going to be attacking from. A good idea is to have some kind of a hole or door at the front so that you can activate the van from there pretty easily and deposit blue glow for the second wave of attacks. The van has a bit of a weird structural shape, meaning that like defending it can be a bit tricky when you start. I like going like this. You need to go up actually 3 times in order to protect it completely, because between the waves the balloon on this van is going to slowly ascend, meaning that the attack hitbox area of the van is going to get larger. You simply activate it when you're done, and what I'm doing with the base tile is just putting down the base here, and as you can see, some of the walls now have this glowing aura on them that actually repels or damages back anything that hits on it. You can get many different constructors. Some of them have electric floors, some of them have self-regenerating structures, like many different types of ways these constructors can enhance the buildings. It is very important to note that you can only have one of these base buildings in effect anywhere, and it is the first one placed that counts. So if you are multiple constructors, it is a good idea to talk about what base to use, who has the highest tech score, and how is the specific base going to be benefiting like the structures. How are you going to take advantage of the unique abilities the constructor has. So even though I didn't really include the entire battle here, I hope you could see that it is a very casual thing. I have no traps, I barely pushed off a shot. Everything that comes towards the van is going to take damage when they hit it, so I'm just repairing the structures as they take damage. For the second wave here, I just wanted to take out the time to show you how you can go crazy with this, like taking advantage of your base ability by making this layered onion type of defense. So what you can do is you can place down floors where you disable some of the areas, and that is gonna give them like a railing that husks need to attack in order to pass. Then you can use these slants as well that husk needs to like attack in order to go through. So just like here, we now have 3 layers of walls husks need to punch through in order to reach the inside of the base, and you can add walls outside that as well. So doing this gives you 4 layers of walls that husks need to punch through and take damage from in order to get to the end of the base, making it impossible for anything, if your tech score is high enough, to actually reach the base or whatever you are protecting. Of course, pitchers and lobbers are gonna be dealing ranged damage, so they are not going to be taking damage back, and huskies and smashers will have enough hit point and damage resistance to be able to punch through as well. As you can see here, I have a husky husk, and it actually managed to power through the walls and the slants to reach to the inner wall. So those are the ones you need to keep an eye on or snipe from a distance if you're gonna be playing it like this, or have ceiling sappers inside to take care of these high health husks that come through the walls. So that was completing the very first Ride the Lightning RTL mission, gaining skill points, commander experience points, and of course here we're going to be looking at my overall stats for completing the mission and the badges that I got for it. If you are interested in that stuff, I'm not moving forward going to be in every mission aiming at getting these high loot chests, because the impact of them is relatively small compared to the mission rewards early game. But I'm going to be including this anyway, so you guys can make up your own mind in regards to whether or not you want to put a lot of effort or little effort into like gaining these chests and what the different medals are going to be giving you in terms of making you stronger and getting these different resources. This here is like the mission rewards that we got this time around. Not really that interesting, but it is giving us access to Storm Shield Defense number 2, which I'm gonna be including in the next video, and it is a bit more interesting than the first one because we actually need to build a base of our own in there. So that is like the first time you need to make just a little bit of a strategic decision, and in there, in the Storm Shield Defense 2, I'm also going to be playing with base Kyle, and I'm actually going to be showing you how you can defend your Storm Shield without doing much more than repairing a few walls. We're spending our skill points here, and you kind of just need to grab everything in this linear path that we have starting out with, so there is not much like to talk about in regards to what I'm doing here, because you kind of need to select everything for the next 10 skill points or something like that. So guys, that was what I had to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, or other things you want to look into in regards to these new player things, put them down there in the comments. As always guys, thank you very much for watching.